So this is the quiz I did online through Zoom on the 4th of June for the new business students who are currently in year 9. Feel free to play along and pause at the appropriate times. Question 1 was to name these logos for the famous companies. Pause now. Okay, so top left, that's the Monster energy drink. At the top of the screen there is the Nike tick. In the middle, you've got Häagen-Dazs with the the name removed. Top right is DreamWorks. If you've seen any of the, if you've seen any films with that at the start. Bottom right it's Shell, the oil and petrol company, or Royal Dutch Shell, as I think it's called. Bottom in the centre is Tommy Hilfiger, and bottom left is Vodafone. Well done if you got those. Question 2, which one of these is not one of the main reasons for so many shops on the high streets up and down Britain in towns and cities from closing? Pause now. The answer, the most likely answer, is rude shop assistants. So online shopping is causing lots of businesses to close down. Lots of shops are shutting. The rising costs of rent, so the cost of renting the building. And parking problems are very often stopping customers getting to shops. But rude shop assistants is not the reason why so many shops on the high street are closing. Question 3, what does a billion look like? Pause now. The answer is C. It's 1 followed by 9 zeros, and there's a couple of billionaires for you. That's Bill Gates of Microsoft, and that's Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, both of whom are now billionaires. Question 4. In 2018, our business sold 150 tables. Last year we sold 50% more than that. So how many did we sell? Pause now. Okay, so 50% of 150 is half of it. That's 75. 150 plus 75 is D, 225. Question 4, I bake a cake. The ingredients cost me £2 and I sell it to you for £5. The £3 remaining is called, pause. It's why businesses exist, to make a profit. A. So that story I just told you about the cake, that scenario, this is the magic formula. We use this a lot in business. Sales minus costs equals profit. I sell you a cake for £5, the ingredients cost me £2, I make £3 profit. Here's your genius question. If you're the manager of this cake business and we want to make the profit, want to make more profit, using the maths, what are the 2 ways we can do that? 2 ways to increase profit based on this formula. Pause now. Well, I hope you enjoyed thinking about this question. So 2 ways to increase your profit, the absolute fundamentals of business here. You future managers, pay attention. Number 1, increase your sales. Number 2, lower your costs. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 6 minus 2 equals 4. 5 minus 1 equals 4. So those are the 2 ways. Increase sales or decrease costs, you future managers and entrepreneurs. And finally, which item of this list do you think McDonald's makes the highest profit margin on? So the one that's the cheapest to make and the one that gets them the most profit, do you think? I'll give you a minute. Okay, business geniuses, pay attention. The item that they charge a decent price for, that earns them a lot of sales, that earns McDonald's a lot of sales, but costs very little to make, is the large Coke. £1.40 to buy, costs about 18 pence to make, because they make it from this syrupy stuff, which they have in big containers under the counter. They mix it with fizzy water, and out comes a large Coke. Out comes Coke or Pepsi, whatever they sell. So they make a high profit margin on soft drinks. Actually, most restaurants, bars and cafes do. They charge quite high prices sometimes for soft drinks, but they don't cost much to make. Okay, large Coke, very profitable item for McDonald's. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, email me. I hope to hear from you. Made a mistake. Let's carry on. One more question. I want to start a food business. I need £1,200. The bank lends me the money and I pay them back £105 each month for a year. That's 12 payments. After this year, I've paid them back £1,260. But that's more than I borrowed. What is the technical name, the correct name for the £60 extra I have paid? I'll pause. And the answer is interest. Of course it is. It's one of the ways that banks make their money. We pay them back more than we borrow. Same applies to credit cards and all other kinds of financial instruments like those. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope to hear from you soon.